What's up, everybody? It's 5 o'clock. You know what time it is. It is time for After Hours, presented by Recteq Grills with my two good friends.
Recteq!
Recteq!
This ain't no game!
Chef Greg and your barbecue dad, Jody Flanagan.
Recteq lifestyle, do do do, do do do, do do do. Recteq lifestyle, do do do, do do do, do do do. Recteq lifestyle.
What's happening? Woo! Yeah!
Chef John got so good at saying my name wrong. When he finally got it right, he just gave it up all together.
He just admitted it. He was
right.
like, he got flustered a little bit with us talking.
He didn't want to get it wrong again.
Game, set, match.
Saying
This ain't
no
no
game.
game. Everybody's playing for second. We play for keeps.
It's a
Shoot,
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful day here on the Recteq deck.
Oh, absolutely.
A nice,
We've got,
cool, rainy, pre-hurricane weather.
got the remnants from Sally rolling in.
The outskirts, the outer bands.
Right. Our
Thank
thoughts and
God.
prayers go out to those affected. There's a lot of rain going on. A lot of inches being a lot of inches
Deposited.
out there. Sorry.
Well,
I
the
was
crazy
trying to
about
go
this-
somewhere with this.
It's much
I was
cooler
trying to go
here,
somewhere
though.
with it.
Thank the Lord. I'm not sweating today.
You know, it's a lot faster. Well, the storm is moving a lot faster, I guess, now
For sure.
than it was.
Well, it was crazy though. Like Sally wasn't moving, and it
Ugh.
was like put along at a tropical storm. And then it was like, okay, it's gonna be a Category 1, and then like it done got like big old britches, and I mean,
Big old
yeah, it's
She's
hurricanes.
she's a big old girl, that Sally.
Did you have a girlfriend in high
You
school named
know,
Sally?
I did have a girlfriend in middle school named Sally. What's up, Sally Jones? How you doing? But what's up, everybody? This is After Hours, presented by Recteq. Just like Chef John said, we do this every Wednesday.
Shoot, yeah.
5 p.m. Eastern Standard live right here on the Recteq Facebook page. We do this for you. We give you the content that you need, that you deserve, and we always supply the recipes. You can sign up to receive those recipes inserted aggressively into your inbox. Just go to recteq.com/lunch break. Give us all your info. Allow us to sell it to other people, and we will send you those emails.
No, not really. We don't
No,
do that.
no, just sign up to receive the emails and check all the boxes and fill out all the info, and we'll send you those recipes. Insert them aggressively into your inbox.
I'm not gonna lie. My shirt here is kind of giving me complications.
Why is that, Greg?
feel
Because
like-
you're so strong? You got
No,
big muscles?
I feel like every time I move, I'm getting like side moves.
I see what you're talking about.
I know,
there.
right?
I see what you're
I don't know.
talking about.
I don't know how I
there.
feel about this.
Okay. Gotta not do that.
I know, right?
But shout out to everybody watching. We really do appreciate it. Put any questions or comments that you have down in the comment section down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's that red rectangle. You got to hit it. Hit that red rectangle down there, okay? Leave comments down below. All your hatred down below. We love reading it. You know, it makes our days.
It does, in
It
fact.
brightens it. You know.
But speaking of brightening my day, we are doing take-out favorites this
Oh,
whole week,
yeah.
all week long. And I got to tell you, this show of any other, not gonna lie,
yeah, we
I'm pretty excited about.
you know,
Because I literally eat the same thing every single Wednesday.
Right.
He does. I don't know if that makes you more exciting or less exciting, Chef Greg, but
Shout
you
out
do
Great
eat
Wall.
the same thing every
I'm
Wednesday.
a creature of habit. I go to Waffle House, order over medium plate, scatter some other cover, drop a country ham. It's the way I do my Waffle House. Every Wednesday, it's crab Rangoon and boneless pork spare rib.
It's true.
Because when you eat barbecue, every now and then you got to get that Chinese and sushi because brisket, ribs, pulled pork, it kind of wears on you a little bit. You got to change it up.
Amen.
So we're going to show you
Hallelujah.
guys how to make my favorite
Preach,
Ah.
Greg.
boneless pork and crab Rangoon.
Boneless pork rib. God, I love those things. I love doing it. I love getting that red food coloring in there,
Shoot, yeah.
dyeing that meat, searing it up, making it taste absolutely beautiful, but
and-
it never tastes as good as the Chinese takeout.
Except right now. It's going to taste better. Now,
All
we're
right,
not going to,
we'll
usually
see.
you would marinate it and deep fry it.
We'll see.
But we're actually going to grill it up on the RTB 380 bullseye,
Right.
get it all crispy, crunchy,
absolutely.
and just baste it. But let's go ahead and let's make the sauce.
But yeah.
Because this is the
Sauce.
marinade and the sauce.
Now this sauce can be used as a wing sauce, ladies and gentlemen. This sauce can be used as a marinade.
You can put this on your
sauce
loafers.
You can put it on salmon. We've got this variation and several different variations in all kinds of recipes here. But essentially, this is our Asian marinade / sauce that we use pretty much on all of our Asian style
all right,
foods.
so all good Asian marinades, okay?
Ketchup.
Start with ketchup.
Amen.
I'm really not kidding,
No.
okay? That is ketchup. We've got some cane sugar, or as Jody would say, beads.
It looks like little brown beads. Give me some fishing line. I can make us a friendship bracelet.
There you go. We're going to add a little sesame oil.
Love that
Okay.
sesame oil.
We're going to add some chunky garlic.
Gosh darn right.
You're going to need some of this for your recipe,
You
so
can
there you
chunk
go,
it
sir.
up too if you guys want to. You don't have to get it from the tube.
I like the tube. A little
like the tube.
fresh ginger.
Gingies.
Now we got some hoisin sauce,
Right.
but I'm a little
Whose sin is it? Hoy's.
hois.
Ahoy.
Hey,
Hoisin.
Hoy's sin.
All right, so that wasn't enough. I'm going to add another one
Wow.
because this is good on everything.
Absolutely. That
Now,
hoisin sauce
I
really
am
gives
kind
it
of-
that deep, rich flavor.
I am frugal. I'm going to take a little bit of water, and we're going to, as Taylor Swift would say, shake it off. Or shake it out. I
Oh,
forget the song.
Top 40. Top 40 reference. Love it.
Shake
Love
it out,
Chef
shake it
Greg.
off. Either one.
But guys,
Same
if you have
thing.
any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Chef John's over there. He's on the ones and twos
I'm on the
today.
ones and the twos.
All right, so
Eager to
now
ask
we're
a
going to add some oyster sauce. Yes, made
Oyster.
from oysters.
So what's the difference between hoisin and oyster?
Oh, lots. So oyster sauce is made from oysters.
Great
Hoisin
question.
sauce is made from fermented soybeans.
Oh, okay.
One's made from an animal, one's made from a legume.
I got to find the 57 on the bottle, though.
There you go.
A legume is a bean, everyone.
It
I
is.
see y'all
Jenny, look at you
giggling.
dropping knowledge.
Come on.
I mean, Sherp's got the giggles.
Oysters are bivalves.
Some honey.
Oh, you got to sweeten it up, Greg. You got
Yeah.
to sweeten it up.
Is that the honey from Recteq honey?
No, it's
Recteq
from the
beans?
Publix
Jones Family
honeybee.
Farm. Jones Family Farms.
All right, a little soy sauce.
Yep, got to get that soy, that salty, that briny.
Now, I like a little sriracha
Heat, son. That's what that sriracha's going to bring is heat.
and then a little rice wine vinegar
That's right.
for a little acid.
That's right.
And
acidity.
then we're not done yet because we're going to add some Chinese 5-spice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Getting
love
Now-
the hot
fancy.
spice.
You could actually buy this already made, but I mean, I know you have all these ingredients laying around your
Yep,
house.
absolutely, I do.
And the most important ingredient is going to be some red food coloring.
Just a little bit, though. You don't want too
Now,
much.
Chef Greg, what does the red food coloring do exactly?
It actually makes it more delicious.
Yep.
So the red food coloring knows you are eating boneless Chinese pork. And if you do not care for red food dye, you can do without. It just won't be red, which is fine.
All right.
Some people don't want to do it, but
And you eat with your eyes first, and of course, if it's got that red color to it, it's going to have that red flavor. We all know what that red flavor is. You know, it's that umami.
it's that extra
it's
delicious.
that extraness.
So we're just going
that
to go
you
ahead
need.
and
Correct.
mix it
And
up.
shout out to the gel food coloring business. We got some gel food coloring.
Well,
today
they didn't
because we
have
couldn't
the
find
other
normal
one.
food coloring.
So what you want to do is you want to reserve about a third of this for the glazing. But there you go. See how nice and red that is?
It's gorgeous. And it's going to give it a good color. It's going to help
Yeah.
penetrate. Going to help infiltrate that delicious flavor on the inside. Osmosis is going to take place, if you would. It's going to absorb that stuff. Make sure you smash that share button, guys. Give us a like. Give us a love. We're making delicious. What is it called? The
Boneless pork spare ribs.
Pork spare ribs. That's right. And you cut this pork from where, Chef Greg?
The pork butts.
The pork butt. So
Yep.
AKA, this is another thing to do with the pork butt that
Yep.
gets on sale every once in a while at the grocery
And
store.
I just cut the bone out and basically made 2 big pieces of pork. So this would have been the cap side.
right.
I put the money muscle side already marinated. I'm not going to lie, this apron and shirt,
It's messing with you,
it's,
brother.
it's in my head right now.
Just pull it down,
I'll
Chef Greg.
tighten
Just
it.
pull
Come
it
on,
down.
No, it's not
We'll
that, but
tighten
it's the pockets. It's the like I'm getting like
Oh, it's
side.
the shirt.
It's
Oh,
the
I
shirt.
ain't
It's not
taking
the
your shirt off.
apron. Like God, I just
Love you, but
anyway. All right, so what you
you
want to
got
do is
moves,
I
man.
got-
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, guys,
Side
if
moves.
you've got moves, put it in the comment section down below. We'd like to know.
All right, so
we're
back to
gonna
the
take a
pork butt here.
consensus.
You see the grain is
Um,
kind of running like that. You want to go cross grain, okay?
So
And
we're
now-
cutting this against the grain, just like we would our steak.
Yeah, and like bits of fat, dude, it's delicious. Okay, you want to go about a 1/4 inch thick
Go quarter. I like it.
because you know Jody's my friend. I don't want to completely, you know, make him have to like put the little morsels on there. Now, if you're deep frying these, you can go smaller, but
Okay.
you want to make sure the fat in there. That's the best part.
Right. Fat equals flavor.
Yeah,
You know,
it
that's
does.
what we preach.
And this is
here.
going to take some time, and you want to marinate this overnight. You don't want to rush this.
Right.
Okay.
No longer than 24 hours, but definitely overnight.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna. But look at that color, Sherp. See how deep red that is? That's why you want that food coloring. That's gonna be the extra right
And
there.
again, you eat with your eyes first, and I promise you guys, it's going to taste totally different if you don't use that red food coloring.
It does. It's one of those things that if you like boneless Chinese pork, it has to be red.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. One time I got it, and it wasn't quite red enough. I sent it back. I said no. I need more.
Oh, fancy. Bougie
Jody,
Greg.
we just want to give a quick shout out to Chris Corlaziza, who is celebrating his belated birthday. Shout out to you,
Belated
Chris.
Happy birthday,
happy
buddy.
birthday, Chris Core Laziza.
Aziza.
Aziza.
That's right.
Did
You
you have
know-
boneless pork on your birthday?
I dated a girl. Her name, she
Corey.
she liked to go to a restaurant called Laziza
There you go.
back in the day. So.
All right, so we're just gonna take this and kind of just marinate and give it a judge.
Oh,
Now,
that was coming.
if you wanted to store this, you could easily put this in a Glad zip top bags. There are no better bags out there than Glad bags.
yeah, shout out.
Yeah, shout out
especially
Glad.
that stretch,
Mhm.
the stretch kind, stretch flex.
But when you let this marinate for 24 hours, the acid in there is going to start to break down some of that connective tissue. That red food coloring is really going to penetrate that good and deep. And now, I did not have enough red food coloring yesterday.
What?
Now, if you look, see, there's a
Get on here, Sherp.
fly on here. All right, that's the good. Now that's going to be delicious. It's just not red enough.
It's just not going to taste like
Okay,
it's red.
and that's okay.
It's okay.
So this is what we're going to cook off, and then that's what we're going to marinate for tomorrow. Because if
Very
there's anything good today, we can.
And we're
eat
going
it
to be
tomorrow.
cooking on the RTB380 today.
You know it.
We got it set at riot mode, and it's at 666 degrees right
Yeah,
now.
boy.
Rock and roll. Oh, it's 665. Okay, cool. Calm down. It's all right. We're good to go. John, you got a good question from folks out there.
Yes, I got two good questions. First one's coming from one of our top fans, Tom Taylor.
Tom
He-
Taylor, that
he
son of a
asked,
gun. Hey,
how can you-
Tom's an SOB. I tell you what.
I'm telling you right now,
Telling
he's
you.
crafty.
Hey, he'll get you.
That's right.
He'll get you.
He asked, can you explain how you carved that off the bone, please? The
Yes.
butt off the
So
bone, please.
you've pulled a pork butt before, so you've got the horn. So the bone is kind of like maybe like a triangle, if you will,
Okay.
a pyramid. So what I do is I take my knife and go straight into that bone, okay, and I lift that cap up, and I take the knife and I scoop on either side of that crown, keep pulling it back, cut straight across that there's like a fat seam kind of in there, and then on the other side I flip it over and just go reverse, just down the bone and up. I'll show you one day.
Oh.
We'll have to do a video.
Hey, you gotta hang out with
It's a
us.
visual
It's gonna
thing.
happen.
I mean, I can explain it, but I know what I'm looking at in my head. It's a scary place. I apologize, but it's hard to explain. But I'll
Right,
show you one
absolutely.
day. Chef John, what you got, buddy?
All right, another question from our top fan, Kent, here. He asked,
Kent.
could you do this recipe with pork loin or chicken?
Absolutely, brother.
It would turn out the same?
No, this recipe with pork loin, with chicken. You know, I would do. You could also do fish, but you don't want to marinate as long. But pork
Great
loin,
with shrimp. Good with
sh-
pork
I was
loin.
about to say that. Absolutely.
Flank steak.
Yep. Beef dishes. This would really
Mm-hmm.
go good with beef dishes. Again, it's Asian-y, so
It's good stuff.
That's what you're looking for. But
I'd
I
put
got
your,
some of that
beads away.
fake fish, that fake crab meat. It's actually what, halibut or something, or
pollock.
tilapia.
Pollock and haddock. Yeah.
I love that fake crab meat, man.
Can't
You
do
do
it.
too? Okay, Sherp likes it too, so we're in the same company. So I've got 2 of those 8-ounce packages of Philly cream cheese. We're going to make the guts
The filling.
of our crab rangoons.
And it's essentially cream cheese. Like that's a lot of places just use cream cheese.
Right.
But it says crab ragoon, so why
Right.
can't it be crab
Why
with a
can't
K?
you use fake crab to make it, right,
what I'm
people?
talking about.
Smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love. We really
Let us
appreciate
know.
you guys for tuning in. Let us know if you like crab rangoon. You know
I
what I'm
love it.
saying? Let us know.
Now the beauty of this too is you're gonna add some garlic and ginger,
Absolutely.
and we're gonna add some Jody's Asian Persuasion because it's not an Asian recipe without it. Now,
Oh, he's so slow.
there is
Greg's
an
gonna
Asian
catch me
wine
up.
out there that tastes a lot like sherry. So
Sherry,
you're probably going to find
Sherry, baby,
sherry
Sorry.
easier than you will find that. So just a little bit.
A little bit of sherry.
And just
Okay.
grab that fork and fork it.
I like to fork it good and hard and thorough, because I mean that's the only way you can
it's well mixed that way,
you get
Jody.
maximum mixation
right.
when
That's
you're
right.
thorough with your forking.
I mean, you could get in there with your hands if you wanted to. It
Oh
just-
yeah, that
just
would probably
depends.
be way better.
Not
Chef
really.
Greg, would this be an
I'm
appropriate
get in there
meal
with
to
my hands,
vacuum seal
for
and then
sure.
reheat later, or cook it off later?
The pork?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh,
Sorry,
a
my
little
bad.
drummer boy. And whenever we're using these smaller wonton wrappers, if you use
Oh yes.
if you use egg rolls, you need to make them smaller.
Cut
But
it
the
into
egg roll
half
wrapper
or
is going to be
quarters.
thicker.
That's
So
right.
your wonton wrappers are great for also fake raviolis instead of using pasta dough. It's good stuff.
Oh, that's a great suggestion, chef.
And then all you're going to do is just take an egg roll wrapper like that, grab your finger and some egg wash, so just some beaten egg, and just kind of paint the top of the triangle.
Paint that thing.
Whoop. And Jody, you kind of gave me a little filling
I
here.
judged it on him.
And then just take a little judge right there,
Okay.
fold it in half. It's like skeet and crab over
Oh,
here.
woo. Beautiful word usage. I love shooting skeet.
Chef
And then
Greg.
just squeeze it in half. That's it. There's your crab ragoon.
That's it.
Now, if you wanted to make it like super fancy,
Oh, tell me.
okay, just kind of paint the middle and just fold the tips over.
Oh, the tips.
I
There you go,
love
just
it.
like that.
I like
make
to play from the tips.
make like a
playing
little.
golf.
Dude, I played golf on Monday. It was terrible.
Y'all did bad?
No, not really. It was pretty good.
But y'all had fun, though.
I was on the card with Harry. It was most enjoyable.
Oh, man. Shout out Harry Doss. our
Hey, we have a
shipping
question from top fan Vicky Anderson. She asked, would the country style spare ribs work for this recipe?
Yes, but the country style spare ribs are going to be thicker,
Right.
so they're not going to cook quite as quick. Now, you don't want to overstuff these.
manager.
Okay.
No,
Moderation.
no double stuffing?
No. Sherp learned that the other day because it literally exploded in the oil.
Okay.
So again, we can go in
be
half.
frugal.
Well, you want to be moderate. Probably too much.
Probably.
Yeah. And by probably, I mean yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So like
Like a teaspoon.
half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
Well, because it's going to expand a little bit.
Okay.
And I want to eat these, not wear these.
Oh.
And you want to be, here's chef tip. You got to get all of the air out. Because if not, they're going to plump on you.
Okay, then.
And
that's where I think I've been screwing up, Chef Greg. is I
overdoing
don't
it.
squeeze the air out of them enough.
Yeah, just like most raviolis, you want to get the air out because if not, they're going to balloon up.
That's right.
But that's it. Now, when you do these, you want to make a bunch of them.
Right.
Because
For
they
your
are
friends, relatives, neighbors.
flippin' delicious. This is a great thing you can prep like
Oh
at
my
your
God.
party.
Could this be a home gate recipe?
This would be a fantastic home gate recipe.
For sure.
But I'm going to go ahead and we've now, on the RT A850
The Matador, baby.
Matador, we've got a Dutch oven with a
Okay, not a
cast enamel pan.
John, what did you used to call that?
When you Dutch oven, that's when you like pass gas under the
No,
covers. and, like,
Chef, what did you call it?
No.
What do you call it?
I don't know what
God,
to
it
call
was just, it was something funny from
Oh,
a
I
couple
don't
weeks, from a few weeks
Cast
ago.
enamel pan? I'm going to go with cast enamel pan. So
God,
we're
he
going
called
to
it
get this up to about 325 degrees. We're
Swiss
on-
Army knife or
We're off the
something?
rails today.
Something like it burnt down or something like that.
I can't remember. You know what I'm talking
I
about,
do.
though. It was
hilarious.
funny.
It was
So what we want to do is make sure when we deep fry, we have an exit strategy.
to grill these bad boys.
Okay. So
Hot
I've got
box.
a towel and a slotted
box.
utensil, and that way I can take the ragoons out, let the grease drain. But we're right about 325 degrees. We're just going to take a couple of these, and these are eaten best when hot.
What kind
So-
of oil is that, Chef Greg?
It's peanut oil because
Okay.
Thomas is
Not here
at
today.
Clemson, so I can cook with peanut oil.
Amen to that.
Now, you don't want to overfill it, okay? But just add in a couple. And what you want to do is grab that spoon, and when they float, you want to kind of flip them over a little bit because you want to make sure they get crispy crunchy on all sides.
What happens when you overfill it, Chef Greg?
Well, you're going to drop the temperature of the oil, and then you run the risk of having them stick together. And I don't know about you, but I can only eat a couple before, I burn my mouth
Right.
terribly. So I want to make a couple and eat them when they're good and hot. I don't want to, have them hanging around.
Hankering. All right, well, I'm going to head on over here to the RT B380 set at 657.
Okay.
Well, it's
All right,
actually
set
set
in
at riot mode.
but it says 657 degrees. We've got our deliciously marinated, and again, this is another recipe to do with pork butt, ladies and gentlemen.
Shoot you.
This is a pork butt that Chef Greg has butchered up for us and sliced up deliciously. Again, against the grain, not with the grain.
And you could do this with boneless chicken legs, or chicken thighs, rather. You could do this with any of your favorite meat. Great with shrimp. Great with a firmer fish. So maybe like a snapper or a grouper.
Oh, old pink snapper.
We just grilled up some grouper.
John, y'all were at Merle's Inlet. Did y'all catch any snapper?
We did. It was a beautiful red snapper.
That was Merle's Inlet, Florida, right?
That's right. No,
South
Merle's
Carolina.
Inlet, South Carolina.
Inside joke. John thought he was in Florida.
John thought he was in Florida.
He was in
He fell asleep and he woke up and he was like, "Oh, we're in Florida. Cool."
Yeah, I saw the water, saw the palm trees. Figures.
Well, they didn't get there till like 3 o'clock in the morning because they left after movie night.
Burning the candle at both ends of Recteq.
So we're gonna go ahead and nicely golden brown. We want to let these drain just a little bit.
Chef Greg, Tim Harmon wants to know, where can he find the recipe for the buffalo ribs?
Buffalo ribs. So that was a Fun Day Friday that Jody absolutely destroyed. You got to make sure you sign up for those recipes. It's going to be recteq.com/lunchbreak. But go ahead and email me, Chef Greg at recteq, recteq.com, and I'll go ahead and get that recipe out to you tomorrow, if not later tonight.
Yeah, I definitely remember giving that one to Charlie. So we definitely have that one on file.
We do, in fact. So then all I'm going to do is just take these Rangoons here, and we're just going to kind of line them up on this plate. I've got some sweet and sour sauce.
Not raccoons.
Definitely not raccoons.
But Rangoons.
Rangoons.
Okay.
I got a great question from our good friend Chris Dewey. He asked, do some pellets get hotter than others?
Absolutely, they do.
That is a great question, and we get it all the time. So different pellets. Thank you, Greg. I was headed that direction.
You're good, buddy. I got
different
your back.
pellets are going to, of course, produce different BTUs. So you really want to look for a consistent pellet. It's going to produce good BTUs for you. Naturally, the hardwoods, the hickories, for sure, are going to get you the highest temperature most of all. But the oaks, the hardwoods are going to give you the higher BTUs. And then, of course, traditionally the fruit woods, like the apple, the pecan, the maples, those aren't going to get you as high of BTUs. So I would definitely, and then the blends. That's why we say, that's why we talk about why blends are so good, is because you're getting the best of all of those woods, With the Ultimate Blend, you're getting the BTUs from the hickory, you're getting the taste from the red oak and white oak.
So good.
So you're getting, all of that stuff in combination. So it definitely, and good fresh pellets. Okay, let me give you guys a good pellet education. Not all pellets are created equal, and they do have a shelf life. They naturally contain moisture, and what's holding them together is actually called lignin. That's what makes a tree grow straight up, the lignin in the wood. So that's what should be holding your pellet together. You should never get a pellet that has binders, flavoring oils, or anything like that. You should get 100% hardwood. That way, you're getting 100% hardwood smoke. That 100% hardwood smoke is flavoring your food. You're not giving that, all of that mambo jambo, all of those selling points in your wood. You know what I'm saying? So, good question.
I'm excited. We have literally my favorite meal.
Right. Every Wednesday.
So good. Every Wednesday, it's like clockwork.
Right.
They even
Boneless pork.
deliver.
Yep. Shout out
Great Wall. Yeah, they do a good job. And the place over there by Walmart's not too shabby.
Chef Greg, I got a question for you.
Yeah,
what is
buddy?
the difference between cast iron and cast enamel?
All right, so cast enamel has a porcelain coating on the inside and the outside.
It's gonna be slicker.
It'll give you a non-reactive pan to work with. Now, if I was making spaghetti sauce in a cast iron pan, it would taste metallic and turn gray. Not with a enamel cast iron. You get all of the benefits of cast iron, but you don't get any of the negative side effects. So no rusting, no staining of the food, no adverse reaction when cooking acidic foods. Plus, they look sexy as hell because you get them in different colors.
That's true.
Absolutely. They go with your kitchen.
That's right.
They're decor.
That's right.
John, you got another good question.
Yes, I do.
see it already in your eyes.
I'm telling you, they're coming at me with great ones. They said,
Great.
why did you use peanut oil as opposed to any other kind of cooking oil?
So I prefer peanut oil, but I know not everybody can have peanut oil because of allergies.
Right.
And we had an employee that worked here that did have a peanut allergy, so I didn't
Rest
have
in
it in the
peace,
building.
Thomas.
He's actually in school.
Oh.
He's in college.
I thought he ate
He's
peanut
far
oil.
more educated than the two of us
Well, shoot.
here. So,
Woo.
but I like peanut oil when I fry. It's just a preference. But again, you can use
Rest in peace.
any of your commercial frying oils. You can use canola oil. Corn oils are fine. I just prefer peanut oil. I like the flavor of it.
Okay.
Or lack of flavor, I should say.
Right.
But very high smoke temp.
But you
It
guys,
doesn't
if
break down as
you
fast.
wanted to, you could use your good old Crisco, your lard, your
That's what I
shortening.
love is that
I mean, you could do the
Crisco.
Chef John with the Crisco and the
The
coconut
lard,
oil.
yeah, the
Amen to
love
coconut
that.
oil.
Hallelujah.
Coconut oil senoritas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Jody, top fan Crystal Field Kleins asks,
Hey, Crystal.
can you make your own pellets? And if you could, what would a good combo with apple pellets be?
Oh man, in a perfect world, I could make my own pellets, Crystal, and I would have pineapple ham pellets.
But why make pellets when you have manufacturers like Kingsford out there doing the hard work for you? Just saying.
God, Greg, bringing it back to reality. But what crazy flavor would you guys make of a pellet? Put that in the comment section down below. That's a really good thing to think. But
I would like a bacon.
like a bacon pellet.
A
That would
bacon
sound really
pellet?
delicious. Or a bourbon pellet.
Ooh, bourbon pellet. That
You
would be-
you want to drink a summer pellet?
You know I do. You know I do. That would be delicious. Or a chicken pellet.
Oh, fried chicken pellet.
Yeah,
I
fried
dig it.
chicken pellet sounds delicious.
So,
Put some gravy in it.
oh, some biscuits and gravy pellets.
Ooh.
Chef Greg, how hot can the enamel take?
Far greater attempt than we can do here. They're actually rated for over open flames, so you're looking upwards of 800, 900 degrees.
Wow, that's very high.
Yeah, it's just like cast iron. Treat it well.
Man, those Rangoons look delicious.
Yeah,
Chef
smash
Greg.
that share button, guys. Give us a like, give us a love. Again, pork spare ribs, crab rangoons. We're doing Chinese takeout to go with our takeout favorites theme for the week. Oh yeah, get in there.
I
Greg.
got to
You got
redecorate
it.
down here.
There's a lot of stuff down there.
I mean,
But
you know,
thank you
we're-
guys
oh,
so. Oh, I've done messed
Almost.
something up. I messed it up, everyone. But shout out to everybody watching. I'm sure we got a lot of great names out there. Shout out to all the new Recteq owners. We love you. We thank you. Welcome to the family. You know, it's a lot harder to get it out of the family than it is to get in.
We ready to
So you're stuck with us.
baste these?
Yeah, they're actually still pretty wet. But get on in here, Sherp. Check them out. That pause was for comedic effect.
And you can see how nice and Mo red this sauce is because I added more of that red food coloring. But you can flip them over. We'll baste the other sides.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, we got some good char going on. And again, we started by placing the meat on the outside circle where we're getting that more direct flame, that more direct heat. There's only one piece of metal between the meat and the heat with this grill. And that pan is actually, the deflector shield is actually perforated with holes to allow for more airflow, more heat to go along on the outsides.
Oh, so good.
So if I'm cooking anything hot and fast, I'm filling up the outsides first, and then I'm working my way on to the inside of the grill.
So once we finish this, we're going to close the lid, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes. We done.
Hint, hint, hint. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter, the new Recteq Bullseye newsletter. Just check out the product page at recteq.com. We've got a new link to sign up for a new Bullseye newsletter. That newsletter is specifically for the release of the Bullseye. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, say no more. You might want to sign up for that if you're looking to get this grill because it's about to come back in stock very, very soon.
Yummy, yummy,
Oh,
yummy.
man. God, I love the Asian flavor. You know, the hoisin, the ginger, the garlic.
You know what?
The
We
rice
flipped it over.
wine,
We added
the
some-
soy. I can go on for days with all of this flavor. The granulated garlic, the salt, pepper. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Those are my favorite flavors. I'm definitely an Asian food forward kind of person.
Yeah, you are, definitely.
Greg, I'm sure you're more Italian food forward.
It just depends. We had really good Italian food last week.
John, you're Southern, of course,
Oh,
food
you know it.
forward.
You know it.
But I'm
All right,
definitely
while that's
stuck in the
finishing,
Asian-
what do you
Asian
say
lane.
we eat one of these?
Let's try one.
And then we had a giveaway last week.
Did we?
You were out of town.
Shout
Or actually,
out.
you were in
Shout
town.
out staycation.
Yes. Hey, before you do the giveaway, though, Chef Greg, we had a couple people in here talking about should they buy a $700 or a $590 now?
Oh.
Are there
Yes.
any deals going on?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And yes. Now, if you pick up an RT700 or an RT590,
Shoot
right
ya.
now you get a comp cart 50% off.
Saves
That'll
hundreds
save
of
you
dollars.
$200 on an
Hundreds
RT
of
700
dollars.
or $150 on an RT 590. And the beauty of that is, let's say you're pretty active with your Recteq. You take it in and out of a trailer. You're going camping. You're pushing it down the street to your neighbor's house. Maybe your cul-de-sac went in and bought a grill together, and you guys kind of, you know, rent that grill, if you will, each and every
You
day.
pass around your neighborhood grill whore. Ah, no.
There
I'm-
are, I do know a community that purchased an RT 2500, and they actually share that
Sorry,
as their
everybody.
their
Yeah.
neighborhood grill.
You know, most of the time, though, when I crank my grill up, the neighbors come a-running. I don't even have to push it anywhere. You just crank it up, and they're like, Chef John, Chef
That's
John.
right.
I'm like, come
That's
on
right.
over.
Yeah,
We're
my
a big,
neighbor
happy
Mark
family.
never, said anything to me besides hey while he's cutting his grass. But turned on the grill the other day and he smelled it.
Come
and
on
came
over.
on over and he said hello. So
You have
John,
the best
we got some
neighbors,
sweet and
though,
sour
Chef.
get on
sauce.
over here, John.
You have the best neighbors.
Try this crab rangoon.
I'm coming.
This cream cheese special.
Okay. What do you guys think
But
so
again,
far?
you can
They
use
get delicious?
shrimp. The imitation crab meat is great.
Lobster.
Oh man,
Ooh,
lobster rangoon.
this is delicious.
We could like redneckify this a little bit with some boursin and lobster.
Oh, man. Now you're talking. Yeah, that's delicious. That's a win.
Yeah. You know, I'd love to serve these crab rangoons lobster version with a lobster bisque
Ooh.
and over lobsterify it.
We can do that.
Okay. Wow.
I like where your head's at.
Sharp, get your butt in here. Look at this char. Look at this caramelization. Look at this color. Chef Greg, of course, sprinkled some more of that Asian Persuasion available at recteq.com.
I think it needs like another 60 seconds. Just like that.
We're in
Man.
riot mode.
That's
It's
so
well
good.
above 500 degrees right now. Rocking and rolling. John, any good questions? Any good shout-outs
God,
to the
it's
family?
delicious.
Again,
And
you guys can
everybody-
see it. It's pouring down rain out here.
But we still got people watching us live.
We
Thank
got
you for tuning
Shannon.
in. Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming to work today, Shannon. Thank you. Working hard.
Thank
Shannon's
you,
gone.
Shannon.
But
Man.
man.
All right.
Shout out to all the family. Shoot me emails. Thank you guys for being patient with me because I was off. It didn't even.
Now, last week, Chef John and myself gave away a Recteq prize pack
Yeah,
to
we did.
consist of a rub and sauce bundle. Yeah, we did that.
You making up your own prizes now?
We did. We did. I mean, we made up our own week's theme. We figured we'd just make up our own prizes.
Okay.
So the Recteq prize pack
Okay.
is going to consist of a T-shirt of your choice. You can get an After Hours T-shirt, a Fun Day Friday T-shirt.
Backyard
You can get
of
a
Beyond
late-
t-shirt
a
or
late night Munchies shirt.
Munchies t-shirt, Jody.
And then we were going to pick something cool out of my office.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of cool stuff just hanging around in his
Yeah.
office.
So like 3 things. So it was really simple. You just had to make the chicken salt and boca and go ahead and post that and tag us in it.
Okay.
That was it. That's all you had to do.
You know, I got a lot of old stuff in my office too that I really would love to just send out and give away.
See,
Let's add something from your office too, Jody.
I'm purging the office. People don't realize, like,
You guys
Got a
have
lot of
one-
old. Got a lot of old logo stuff.
Yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff. Both of you guys, I've been in y'all's office. Y'all have a
All right,
ton
I'll
of
think
cool
about
stuff.
that.
Okay.
All right, so-
you know, I'm a hoarder. I like my stuff. So.
all you had to do was cook the chicken salt and boca, which
That's
was
it.
delicious. Post a
Absolutely.
picture and tag us in it. That's all you had to do.
That's it.
That's it.
Just post a picture and tag it. You really only had to just tag us in your picture.
So this gentleman
Scholar.
happens to live in Lincoln Park, Michigan. Okay.
Lincoln Park.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
actually spelled Lincoln. A little bit different.
Oh, we
Okay,
call
well,
all the notes.
close
Okay.
enough.
Uh-huh.
Close enough.
He's a husband, a father, a guitar player, a brewer of beer.
Yeah, boy, I like this guy.
Yep.
Like them already?
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I mean that's a picture back from like at least 1970, rocking kind of like the 70s mullet with a guitar.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a manager. What? Making
Good
the
stuff.
big bucks.
He's a former basketball coach at Lincoln Park Schools. Went to Roosevelt High School. Congratulations,
Shout out to all
Mr.
them Roosevelt
Steve
Rebels.
Simison.
Yay,
Sorry.
Steve.
So, Steve-
Congratulations, buddy.
Go ahead and shoot
Bring it
us a
home.
DM. Confirm that it's you, and we will send you
Ah,
a rub and sauce bundle, a T-shirt of your choice, and something
size
fun.
of your choice.
and something fun from our office. Well, my
Yeah.
office. Maybe we can take something out of Jody's office.
Shout
too.
out to Steve. I've never seen Steve watch. I've never seen him comment in the comment section. That's awesome to have new viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to all those new viewers out there. Guys, we give away stuff literally every show. Unless we forget.
Are we giving something away today?
Oh, yeah, we're giving some
All right,
stuff,
Sharp, come
stuff
on.
away.
Jody, John Starsvik.
John, he's always there, John.
He is.
John,
says,
he needs a 2XL shirt. John needs a 2XL shirt. I know. I'm sorry, John. I'm waiting on him to come in.
He said, hashtag Jody doesn't have his own shirt yet.
I don't have my own shirt. All right. All right, don't worry. Since everybody asked for it, me and Charlie are going to do it tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll have it ready.
All right.
I mean, John's got 2 shirts. We got
love
none.
it.
I know John's got 2 shirts, but there's
Hey.
his show name on him and his name on him. How
Don't hate
gaudy is
with
that?
a chocolatey
What are you,
face like
Ricky
this,
Ricardo?
Don't
Who are
hate.
you? Do you work for the TV show Dallas?
Yeah, you know,
Like-
Dallas is what we call it. Not
What are you,
Dallas.
NYP? Are you on the NYPD staff? You got makeup
I got
talent?
makeup talent,
Cheese
all
and
that.
crackers. It's bullcrap. It's bullcrap that John has 2 shirts with his name on it. Bullcrap.
Hey, shake it off like Taylor Swift said.
Whatever.
Shake it off.
Whatever. I don't know
Shake
how
it
you
off.
did it. I guess you sweet talked the logo makers.
Yeah,
You know,
you know how I do.
I mean,
It's
they
the
are
same
his
way as
production
you,
assistants
Jody.
on 2 of his
I'm
shows.
telling you, it's ridiculous. It's
And if,
ridiculous that all of the love is shown in one direction. I'm just
That was
just,
a band, right? One
just call a
Direction?
spade a spade. Ooh, sorry,
they're
John.
showing you love right now for these spare ribs. Let me tell you
I
right
mean,
now.
this
so don't
does
worry
not
about
suck.
Chef Greg knocked it out of the park. I always forget about pork butt. Cut it
it's-
up and marinate it. And
It's
cook
one
it.
of my favorite underutilized
Man,
Really?
meats
so good.
for not barbecue.
I really always forget about it. Heck, I use thinly sliced pork chops. I'll thinly slice some pork loin.
You could do
yeah,
this
that
with
works good
those
too.
Calbee beef, those cross-cut short ribs. Really good
Wow,
too.
That's absolutely right.
But
That
look
is
at
one
the,
of my favorite takeouts as well. The
look
Calbee
at the
beef
steam
short
coming
ribs.
off of these because it is like a little chilly out
Look
here.
at the beautiful color, the caramelization.
goodness, it
Again,
looks
we're
so
using the
good.
Kingsford
Guys.
signature wood pellets.
Good pellets. Real good pellets.
Giving it really good flavor, really good consistent heat, good caramelization. Again,
And show
Recteq
them
grill,
some
Recteqs
love, guys. I need some
are able to
hearts
get
and some
higher
wild
than most
faces.
pellet grills than any other pellet grill out there on the market. 550 degrees plus. With the RTB 380, you're able to get 700 degrees plus. It's crazy.
You know what's
available soon at recteq.com.
You know what the best part about this is?
We get to eat it.
I didn't have to spend $6.99.
Right. And wait for a delivery, pay a couple bucks to, probably 3 to 5 to tip.
I'm going this one right here.
All right, I'm going to go
Oh, I'm
with this little
coming
guy.
in.
Oh,
Y'all are
that's
gonna
a
leave
big
me
guy.
out of this. I see how y'all do. Y'all try to give me the crab rangoon and leave me out of the good stuff.
It's a good one right there.
Oh, it's so
It's
hot.
so hot though. Cheers.
Here's
Cheers.
to you.
Cheers. Cheers to you guys.
Mm,
Oh,
good flavor.
yeah. That's good.
Immediately.
Mhm.
The ginger, the
Yep.
garlic, the hoisin, the oyster.
The Asian persuasion.
The 5 spice with
Yep.
that cinnamon, star anise.
Oh, wow.
Man, a little bit of sriracha. You got the heat.
That
The
spicy,
clove.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like it.
the savory soy,
That's a win.
you know, the
You get the-
acidic.
The crispy pork fat.
Absolutely. And we get a lot of
job.
questions. Guys, how do you clean the RTB 380? Well, ladies and
Burn it
gentlemen,
off.
right now, if it's in riot mode, we're just going to leave it in riot mode. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Good to see you. We're just going to leave it in riot mode right now for 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to let that fire pot get good and hot and burn off all of that grease and extra ash and stuff. Once that grill cools down, we'll go in there. I'll take a nitrile glove and I'll scoop out whatever little ash is down there at the bottom and I'll throw it in the trash can. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I use a ball of aluminum foil. You can clean the grates with it. It's good stuff.
Man, that's
now, if
awesome
you've
tip.
got a wire brush at the house, just throw it out. Okay? You don't want
Right.
to clean your grill with a wire brush because those bristles will get in there.
It's unsafe nowadays.
You can always grab like a nice wooden scraper, just clean the grates.
Yeah, or there's also wire scrapers that consist of one wire and it's wrapped multiple times.
One
We've got some of
singular
those.
spool
That's
of
right.
wire.
We've got
We
them
sell one
available
like
at
that, don't we?
recteq.com.
Yeah.
For the
Absolutely.
sear kit, we do, for sure. This is
Absolutely.
tasty beer. Where'd you get this from?
Well, we got this on a Mail Day Monday segment from our buddies at Edge Brewing Company. They actually purchased a couple grills
I like it.
to do a raffle because, of course, COVID. You know, they weren't getting any guests to come in, so we partnered with them, and I believe they were able to have a pretty successful raffle, and they sent us some delicious beer.
It's nice and hoppy.
Right,
I dig
but
it.
it's not too hoppy, because that's my thing. Hoppiness will leave me with such a dry mouth, it's crazy.
Well, after eating that pork, your mouth's definitely not going to be dry.
No, John, we got any other great questions. I see it in your eyes. They're twinkling at me
are
right now. I know our friends on
loving this.
Facebook are killing it. Guys,
They
if you're
are loving
watching
this.
on YouTube, hit that red rectangle. Subscribe to the channel. Then go to your phone and set your notifications for us on YouTube. That way you know when we go live. Chef Greg will be going live tomorrow
I'm making
at
my
12 noon
second
Eastern
favorite
Standard
thing. I know what I'm making. I'm not
on
going to tell you
YouTube.
yet.
Nope, because he's going to tease it.
Just a little bit.
So you guys want to watch. But if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Leave your hatred in the comment section down below. We love reading it. It makes our days bad and happy at the same time.
You know what? If they're throwing shade, they got to be watching.
Well, if they're throwing shade, that means I'm cool. All right. Hey, John, you got a good question out there.
They want to know time temp pellets. Time temp pellets.
All right, we used those
What was it, 10
Kingsford
minutes?
signature pellets. We took the pork butt, we marinated overnight. About 8 to 10 minutes. Depends
About
how
8 to
you
10
cut
minutes,
it.
yep.
The crab Rangoon, we had that oil at 325 degrees. About 3 minutes on those. Once they're golden brown, kind of let them flop over, and then good to go.
Yep. Yep. The
Small
Kingsford
batches where they're good and fresh.
Signature pellets is a mixture of cherry, hickory, and maple. It's got a couple of fruit
Yep.
woods, and then that hickory
And if you didn't
comes
wanna-
around and hits you and knocks you
Oh,
in the
it's so
face.
good. And if you didn't want to deep fry those, you could easily use a non-stick grill mat. Get the grill at 475 to 500 degrees. Cook them off like that.
Oh, very cool. That's an excellent
Hey!
option.
How you doing?
Co-founder Ray Carnes. He's usually in the comment section.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. Why don't y'all give away a bullseye tonight?
Ray, you want to try?
Ray said it. Ray said it. We can do it. He said it.
He's a knucklehead.
Ray, that's the brand new bullseye, right? The RTB 380 available at recteq.com. Available soon.
It'll be available very, very.
Introductory price $3.99. Soon to go to
It's
$4.99
amazing.
because demand is almost met.
So then all you got to do, how are they going to win this? What fun task are they going to have to do?
We got to make them do work, son.
He
We're
said
going to
like-
make them do work.
He said like a share.
No, we're making them do work. Ray doesn't make anybody do work around here.
Whoa, we all do work around here.
Well, he doesn't physically make anybody. We just do it voluntarily because we love the business.
Best
But
job
we're going to make
ever.
y'all do work for that RTB 380 available soon at recteq.com. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter.
I hope everybody stayed. I feel sorry for the people not really.
Man, do you
but those
remember
people who
when we
left
were
out
about
early.
to close it out and I gave away stuff that one?
Yes. You always got to stay till the end. 'cause
You
never
always got
know.
to stay till the end. Ray just rolled
All right.
out. He's leaving the office. Wait, it's almost 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing it.
That's like a 10-hour day.
All
Yeah,
right,
it
so here's what you got to do.
Cheese and
You got to
crackers.
like this video. You got to share this video. But then you got to hashtag,
Oh.
okay?
No, make them cook Craig Rangoons, Craig.
Okay, we can do that too. But
No.
I think hashtag working late for the bullseye. I mean, Ray was working late,
Working
putting
late
the
for the
extra
bullseye.
hours, burning the midnight oil.
Huh?
You guys can win that RTB
Marilyn,
380
you hear
bullseye.
that?
There you go. Hashtag working late
Working
for
late
the bullseye.
for the bullseye. Now, no G.
Working. You got to spell it right.
Working
WRKIN.
late.
Not twerking. Working.
FOR, the bullseye. Okay? I like that. Great job, everyone. Ray,
Teamwork.
good work. Go home.
He's already that way.
He's gone. We sent him home. We let him go. He's put in a full day today. But, Greg, you absolutely knocked it out of the park. I love Chinese takeout. John did
Yes.
double crunch tacos
Yeah,
or double stuffed.
Double-decker.
Double-decker tacos on Monday. I did the Costco chicken bake on
Oh,
Tuesday. I
man,
love a
that was
Costco
so
chicken
good.
bake.
We were
Good,
talking the other
dude.
day. I am torn between the Ultimate Big Mac or Mexican pizza from Taco Bell,
On
which they are
Thursday.
discontinuing.
Yeah, that's
Taco
crazy.
Bell.
That's crazy. Taco
Wednesday,
Bell.
Thursday, Friday.
Well, I would just do that because they're discontinuing it.
Yeah, but I don't know. But every now and then you get that craving for a Big Mac.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
We might have to
Taco
hold the
Bell.
Big Mac for Friday because Meat District is sending us some meat.
Ooh, didn't Meat
then I
District
took-
just give away some grills too?
They did.
They did, didn't they?
They did. Congratulations
so
to
Big
Meat
Mac
District and those
Friday,
winners out there.
Mexican pizza tomorrow.
Yes. I
Okay.
like the plan. We usually don't tell y'all the plan, but now you know the plan.
This is after hours, and we just go with it
That's right.
for as
That's right.
long as we want.
Yeah, because it's already past 30 minutes and we've already had a real show.
Yeah.
So now,
It's like a real
So
show.
this is the after show and after hours.
that's right. This is where we get funky. This is where everybody misses because everybody's going home
That's right.
right now.
They wish they were here.
Right. But we're actually cleaning the RTB 380 Bullseye right now. It's in riot mode. It's above 650 degrees right now. It's just burning off all of that residual grease and oils
And
in there.
sugar from the marinade. It's
That's right,
smelling
and all of
good.
that sugar, you can see that stuff is starting to turn to ash. After about 15 to 20 minutes, we'll shut it down. We'll let it cool off. Then we'll scrape everything down like Chef Greg said. We're going to get a ball of aluminum foil. We're going to use the ball of aluminum foil to scrape the grate. Okay?
We keep having guest visitors come
Absolutely.
through the door.
Bossman Ben, he stayed late on the
I mean, Ray
Wednesday.
Carnes dropped off a bullseye.
Yeah, Ray wanted to give away a bullseye.
Crazy.
I think, you know, Ben's wanting to give away other stuff, but we're not going to let him just yet. Ben, stop. Ben, stop. Don't give
No.
away
No.
anything.
No.
Don't give away anything, Ben.
Give one of those away.
Oh!
All right.
All
So
right.
then you got to do this thing. We got to come up with a different hashtag.
Definitely for the coolers has to be a different hashtag.
So I think you got to say, you said it earlier, I think it's a hashtag
of work.
throwing shade,
It's a lot of
staying
work.
cool.
Okay, before we do
No?
the thing, tell them about the coolers though, Jody.
For this video?
Yeah.
What?
Well, we have a
Tell 'em about
hashtag
the
for the
coolers.
bullseye.
Absolutely, guys. If you didn't already know, let me tell you about the coolers really quick. I do apologize, Boss Man. We got the Recteq icers available soon at recteq.com. $249. These things are premium quality double wall insulation. They hold ice for 7 days. They've got count them, 2 bottle openers because, you know, who is you know,
Here's the
who's
coolest
not
part.
busy enough to go to the other side of the cooler.
You throw that cooler in the sand,
That's right. You're
and
gonna
they know
see-
where you got it.
That's right, absolutely.
That's right.
But shout out, oh, that one we need to get out of rotation. That was that was spelled wrong. But shout out to
Oh, this one's
everybody
still
out
got
there.
beer
What
in
do we
it.
got to do? There we go.
How
That
about
was a
that
good one. Hey, there we go.
There we
There
go.
we go. Ah, Shannon's gonna kill us.
Yes, she is.
Shannon's gonna be. She's gonna kill us. But
Blame
you
shirt.
know, but wow.
I was thinking use it as a,
there you go.
as a
table.
table.
I got you.
Okay, okay.
It's closer to the mouth.
Well, what do we got to do, Ben? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. The hashtag it's Miller time is what Ben wants to do. So we need hashtag no free ads. It's Miller time, and then hashtag
Staying late.
working for the
working for the
late,
bullseye.
working late for the bullseye.
Working late. for
Madeline
the
will go back and she'll
Madeline,
put
write
it in
that
there.
down. Yeah, sorry everybody.
And then you saw the
again,
prototype over there.
Recteq. These coolers will be available at recteq.com.
This went downhill fast.
Very quickly.
It's almost as good as a cold Miller Lite.
We're giving away stuff.
We're giving
All right, we did crab rangoon. We did the delicious pork spare ribs. Thursday, Greg is going to knock it out of the park with the Mexican pizza that Taco Bell is discontinuing.
Shame on you, Taco Bell.
Shame on you, Taco Bell. And then we're going to knock it out of the park with Burger Bonanza because it's National Cheeseburger Day on Friday,
That's
too.
right.
I dig
That's
it.
right. I knew that.
So we'll show
All
you
right.
the ultimate Big Mac.
That's right. Shout out to Meat District for supplying those patties.
That's right.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Share this video. Hashtag working late for the bullseye. Hashtag it's Miller time. You can win 2 prizes. Amazing. Indescribable value.
Yes.
But please follow us on all social media. Set your notifications.
Right.
Sign up for the newsletter. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.
And we will see you
At the
Recteq.
Recteq.
Do.
All right, I'm going to yell at these folks.
Do,
They got all kinds of peaks and sneaks. Jeff, Gately,
Recteq.
Nicholas Dalton,
Say
Corey
it.
Goodwin,
Come get him.
Robert
When the sun starts going
Bouillon,
down,
Lee Patterson,
live your
Sean
life
Daly,
the
Janet
way you
Bush,
like. It's a
John
Recteq
Starsovich,
lifestyle.
Kevin Boomer,
Do,
for the